show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around, see the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just, hey, hey, hey. I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, I said,
What's up, pups? How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on? What's up, Shishio? Turk Montana. Oh. Yeah. Good. Send it. What's up, Ryan? How's it going? Maybe Q4, maybe. Turk. Maybe. Briath, what's happening? How you doing? What's up, Scott? Mr. Monty Fontaine. Jesse Jonas, what's happening? Surfing Coin, good to see you again. Clockington, what's up? What's up, Tam Tam? What's up? Yeah, you can say that. YouTube's trying to edit you guys sometimes. What's good, Crypto Man? It's good to see you. Tech Dude, what's happening? It's great to have you, Tam Tam. Wait, what a family we got. What's up? You're numb? Don't be numb. Now you gotta wake up. Now's the time. What's up, Jim Cork? Mastastico, how you doing? What's up, Josh T? Alpha Hover. Smash it, everybody. Just smash it down. It's Friday night. What's up, Zymus? Amtfer, greetings. Just smash it. Just smash it till it breaks. That's right. What's going on? What is that? I'm gonna fix something really quick. What's this button do? We got some crazy news tonight. Huge hack. Could be an inside job. Why isn't this working? Okay. It is absolutely crazy out there. What's this button do? Let's bring that back. Yeah. Gabriel Torres, what's happening? Chastown, it's just getting started. Pedro, what's up, bro? You know, actually, I heard RH hacked it. Did you guys hear that? I know you guys heard that, right? RH might have been responsible of the hack. How crazy is that? I got the rain up tonight. Let me know if it's bothering anybody, but I need the rain. Bring it down just a touch. Just a touch. Broke Jake, that's exactly what I'm going to talk about. I think it's a shakeout. I think it's time to but let's get into it. Too much messing around here. All right, too much messing around here.
A few moments later.
Let's get this going on. All right. What's up, Breathlight? Yeah, RH might be involved. Somebody did a whole write-up of it. So we're gonna take a look at all that. We're gonna take a look at everything. Let's get this music right, though. What's this button do? No, I don't want that shit. What's this? Yeah. All right. And Balto, what's up, brother? Good to see you. All right, let's go. So apparently they're saying this guy, physiognomy. I don't know how to say that. Physiognomy. Fresh trim, little side parting going on. Important to notice he hasn't pulled his hair out of frustration. Seems like he's handling pressure well. Eyes look like he doesn't give a fuck. Straight chillin', Retardio. I don't know what the deal is with this, but is this a guy that runs ByBit? Apparently. I don't know. People are really mad at this guy right now for some reason. But apparently this is the guy who did it. This is a computer-generated illustration of the ByBit hacker right now. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the truth. Yo, BP, what's up, bro? What's up? Good to see you guys in chat. Yeah, that's right. We got something like that coming on. Pup, smash that like button. Go ahead and smash it. It's Friday night, and we are working. So this is Kobe. He says, he's a funny guy, man. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so here's what happened. The ByBit ETH multi-sig cold wallet just made a transfer to our warm wallet about an hour ago. It appears that this specific transaction was masked. All the signers saw the masked UI, which showed the correct address, and the URL was from @safe. However, the signing message was to change the smart contract logic of our ETH cold wallet. This resulted in hacker took control of the specific cold wallet we signed and transferred all ETH in the cold wallet to this unidentified address. Please rest assured that all other cold wallets are secure. All withdrawals are normal. All right, we don't know yet how big this thing is, but it's already 1.4 billion. There's a lot of ETH. We can see it on chain. The thing is, it was a multi-sig. All right. So I don't understand how they were how no one could notice that. And he's saying the signing message was to change the smart contract logic or ETH cold wallet, that the masked UI, I'm assuming he meant masked, showed the correct address. Okay. So what the hackers had done was created a mask of where they wanted to send the ETH to, so that's what they saw, but the actual address it was going to was hidden behind it. All right, and you guys have heard of this hack, right? And it's a crazy one. Like, I don't understand how it's happening at this level. If it's happened to them, how would I be able to prevent this? I mean, this is crazy, and it was multi-sig. Like, what kind of an operation can do that? The whole thing stinks, if you ask me. What's up, Margarita? The whole thing stinks. CZ says, not an easy situation to deal with. Might suggest to halt all withdrawals for BIT as standard security precaution. Will provide any assistance as needed. Good luck. User funds are totally fine. You are SAFU. Don't worry, everyone. This business is just 1.4 billion. I feel bad for anyone who got their FTX stimulus payment 2 days ago and put it on ByBit. Double rucked. Fuck. Jeez. Some people, there's definitely some people having some really bad days right now. Zach XBT is also in cahoots with everyone. Maybe. I don't think anything happens by accident. Was it must or was it elongated? Oh boy. It's fucking weird. These guys print like, what is this shit? Look, man, ETH barely moved. We'll go look at the chart. We'll move it a little bit. We'll go look at it. So I feel like this stuff is timed perfectly because I was waiting for a cycle low to come in. I think a lot of people were like, oh, it's just going to pump right now, which didn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, you need your cycle lows to come in. And I didn't feel like they were in yet. You know what I'm saying? But this could be it. This might be the weekend where they come in. All right, now check this out. Somebody just reported that North Korea's Lazarus Group was behind ByBit's 1.4 billion hack. Maybe not. Maybe they're all working together. This is also convenient. Yeah, easiest, blame North Korea. What a fucking joke, right? It's either blame Putin or you blame fucking, what's his name? North Korea guy. You know. Right? I mean, who else are you going to blame? Convenient. Lazarus Group. Carl from the Moon is defending them. Carl from the Moon is defending North Korea or ByBit? Well, look, I don't know. Okay, let's check this. So Arkham already broke the story, okay? He's saying ByBit $1 billion bounty hack solved by Zach XBT. He submitted definitive proof this attack on ByBit was performed by Lazarus Group. His submission included a detailed analysis of test transactions and connected wallets used ahead of the exploit, as well as multiple forensic drafts and timing analyses. The submission was shared with the team. We wish them all the best. All right. What is this? Bounty? Wait, where'd the web go? They had a whole thing here. I think they... Where's it? Interesting. Where are we at? Where do we go? Let's see here. Somebody put a whole thing together trying to track this thing to Richard Hart. Okay, maybe there's some. Nearly 2 years ago, Boring Sleuth warned everybody that Richard Hart is a founder of ByBit. His evidence includes the original funding transaction of the exchange. Okay, this is some crazy shit right here. They're saying Richard Hart EA03 address was a washing machine, casino cover. Luna Foundation sent 1.2 billion here. Chengpeng, CZ Alameda was in there. Richard Hart funded ByBit Hot Wallet. Here's another one they're saying. I don't know, does anybody recognize any of these numbers? Richard Hart, F530. There's a bunch of Richard Hart ones in here. I don't know how the Hart man got involved in all this. Let's see. The Boring Sleuth guy is obsessed with Richard Hart, but he's wrong. RH did not fund CZFTX Luna ByBit. All the chain analysis is rubbish. If so, RH would be a trillionaire. This is ridiculous. For 3 years, Truth Labs has been saying Richard Hart is the main founder of ByBit and is world-renowned cyber hacker. This is Somi. Here's a statement. Oh, so I guess this has been an old story that's been going around. Oh, here it is, Truth Labs. Maybe it'll be ByBit. Richard Hart funded some of the main wallets, and they've been connected to several exploits. This is nutty. It's just fucking nutty. I guess it's good exposure, He's getting in the media again. Everyone's talking about Richard Hart again. Do you know someone wanted by Interpol who also funded ByBit, aka 69 Secrets, 68 Secrets? Richard Hart is connected to several previous rugs who has originally funded the ByBit deployer. So this is Truth Labs. I show the proof below back in July of 2023. This is some old shit. I don't know, who is this person? Truth Labs. So interesting. Crazy. K9 Kong says, weaving in Richard Hart in the ByBit hack wasn't on my bingo card. I mean, yeah, this is... Who saw this one coming? Right. I mean... EA03, is that a wallet, you guys? Sound familiar? True Labs is a fuckwit. Someone tell Richard to stop hacking us. Richard Hart apparently is everywhere. He's everywhere now. That's great. That's what we want. This is going to be awesome. Everyone's talking about Richard Hart as the founder of ByBit. It's fucking great. This is awesome. And what makes this story even more interesting is that now they're talking about a new strain coming out of China. All right. Yeah, they'll blame Richard Hart. Richard Hart actually was working with Iran and North Korea as well. Richard Hart is everywhere. Yo, so why I really want to talk to you guys about the real alpha I want to tell you about is really about this whole situation. Everything just is fucking too well timed here. All of a sudden, out of the blue, we get this bullshit. Right? All of a sudden, ByBit hack, new potential to cause pandemic discovered in China. Who can prove this, right? Who's got boots on the ground over there? This is all, who knows? This is all just bullshit. Mount Gox was RH. Yeah. Richard Jong-un. Margarita, that's awesome. Richard Jong-un did it. It was Richard Jong-un. He hacked ByBit while installing a bidet. Legend. Hitler's grandchild. Shit, RH is related to Hitler. Nah. Yup, sketch as fuck. So this is happening too, right? So it looks to me just like an elaborate campaign here to shake people out. Okay, we're gonna look at the charts and I'm gonna show you some things I'm looking at and why I think a reversal could be coming very soon, okay? Oh, let's listen to this. I don't know. Let's just listen to this bullshit. Art, is it really? Is that how it went down in 2020? It's all connected, bro. All right. Wuhan. You've got to be joking. Stocks puke after China reports new virus with pandemic potential. Stocks puke, huh? Me liking it. Yeah, we need to get this checked out. This is for real. I mean, am I going to end up having to drink bleach for the next week? What's going on? You really think they're going to play it? Or you think it's just a fugazi? Oh, just fucking bullshit. What's this? IT employees after hearing reports of the new viral with pandemic potential discovered in China. Everybody wants to remote work. That's why. Yeah. How do we fact check it, right? How do we fact check that shit? Who's in China right now? Chat. Come on. One of you's got to be in China. Somebody's got to be in China. Ni hao. Come on. Talk to me. Talk to me, pups. Steady pup. What's happening? I had to go get my triple jab. So the timing of this is just really odd. Really odd. All right. Now, Richard Hart also tweeted after the thing. Let's see what he said. An exchange was just hacked 1.4 billion. This could be very bullish. Historically, some criminals hold forever instead of selling because they don't want to get caught. A coin that can't be sold can't move price down. I think they're dumping already. I think they're already dumping, aren't they? It's bullish for Ethereum if the exchange hacked decides to buy 400,000 ETH on the open market to make users whole. That's in addition to maybe never sold 1.4 billion of hacked ETH that hackers sometimes never sell. Interesting. So it could just be orchestrated FUD. The timing of this is all too surreal. It just times too perfectly, man. It's really uncanny. But we're going to look at the charts. The charts are giving us some clues, so we're going to find out about that. Another thing is Gary Cardone, the genius investor, Mr. Cardone, dumped his XRP position today at 271. He says, I hope the XRP army gets stupid rich, but I don't think you will. But my best hopium is out to each of you. For anyone wanting to understand my decision, it's very simple. My 40 years of experience has taught me certain lessons that I don't violate. Rule 1, if I cannot understand the supply-demand dynamics, unless I have a serious edge, I don't get involved. Rule 2, if others cannot explain it in a very understandable way and or cannot draw it onto a whiteboard, don't do it. Rule 3, avoid people who know the price of everything but the value of nothing. Rule 4, never confuse short-term noise with long-term investment plan or goal. And Rule 5, great wealth is made by highly consolidated bets and investments that are made over long periods of time. Rule 6, never follow the crowd. Never. Should be rule number 1. Dude, it's a variable bull. You sold like 80K worth of XRP like anyone gives a fuck. Dude, people are destroying Gary Cardone here. V for XRP. Hey, Gary Cardone, you shriveled old fuck. Dumping XRP at 271 like some limp dick day trader who can't handle a real hodl. I bet your 40 years of experience is just 40 years of you sniffling your own farts and calling it market analysis. What? Jesus. Yeah, man. It's a good thing you didn't pick on PulseChain. I can't imagine. No, we're probably much nicer. These XRP people are just coming at him here. All right, on some update to the Solana insider job. Apparently, the mastermind Libra Davis had been injecting liquidity into 51-year-old Karina Elizabeth Milei. He was injecting liquidity into the president of Argentina's sister, and now she was pregnant. Well, she got pregnant, and he wanted her to get an abortion. So this is the man who rug pulled Argentina. He says, hell nah, can't do this. She says, so what now? What a great response. He says, get an abortion, lol. She says, honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago and I regret it every day. He says, man, you can't force a kid into the world. Fuck. Hey, somebody needs to call Jesus, man. We need a reset. We need a global reset, man. What's this guy injecting? He's just injecting liquidity everywhere. Why can't he inject liquidity back into Libra? Oh, man. He said he'd pump Argentina's economy through Libra launch, but it ended up pumping Malay's sister instead. Fuck, dude. They should definitely have the baby. She should have the baby. Somebody find out. Get a hold of her. Don't. I don't want. Don't use the baby as exit liquidity, man. Don't do it. It's, man. This kid needs to come into the world. All right, this kid. We need this kid. This kid's gonna do something. Fuck. It's just. We need a hero. We need a hero. They're going after the Fed next, possibly. So as if things couldn't get any worse, Cash Patel wants to pick a fight with the Fed next.
So I think we got to educate people that the Federal Reserve is not a public government entity. It's a private entity owned by the robber barons that started this country, who manipulate the currency to their advantage. And that needs to be tackled. Again, I'm not the economic guru. I just know it's a problem. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the solution is, but it needs to be addressed. So I think we got to educate people that the Federal Reserve is not a public government entity. It's a private entity owned by the robber barons that started this country, who manipulate the currency to their advantage. And that needs to be tackled. Again, I'm not the economic guru. I just know it's a problem. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the solution is, but it needs to be addressed.
I don't know if we need to pick a fight with the Fed right now. I don't know if we can handle it. It's the last thing we need. Man, and somebody tell Cash to stay away from tall buildings or any room with a window above a second floor. Just fuck. Oh, man. We got this. We got that fucking kid injecting liquidity. This is going to be a movie. Yeah, I mean, it is a big scam. It's for real. It has to be dealt with, but I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if I can. I feel like we need a break. The Federal Reserve is the Illuminati, and they're the Rother children. They created money. They're the banks. Yeah. No. It's all connected to the Iron Bank, the big banking cartel. No different than the olive oil mafia. And yeah, 100%. It's all mafia shit, man. It's all mafia shit. So check it out. Moon King posted this. I don't remember. I think it was yesterday, maybe. In December, when Hex moved up 3 cents. This Hex Maxi was tweeting at you that Hex was going to the moon. He wanted to dump on your face, likely at 10 cents with all that yield. 2 months later, he's in the comments claiming that Richard Hart Wynn is a POS scammer, coward, and narcissist. It's a prime example of why degens run the chain. So this guy, I don't know who this person is, to be honest. But he wrote, once again, yeah, I'm not picking on anybody. I don't know this guy at all. So Hayden's related to Richard Hart. I think Fed would be good. Pup, smash the like button. Just right now. Stop what you're doing.
One pair of pants later.
And just smash it. All right. What's that? Do it. I'm waiting. Smash it.
Well, what color's your brigade? Oh, fuck off then.
Smash it. All right. He says, our founder, Richard Hart Wynn, promoted and marketed the PulseChain and PulseX sacrifices with incredible intensity. But since the launch of PulseChain, he's done nothing. He's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. This fucking guy. But since the launch of PulseChain, he's done nothing. It's been 100% community effort keeping things going while he hides like Satoshi, often complaining about how the community markets his chain. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now, considering he's actively being pursued by 3-letter agencies. But if he doesn't return after everything this community has done for him, He's nothing more than a piece of shit scammer. I hope people hold him accountable if that day comes and don't just make excuses for him. He's created one of the most passionate and impressive crypto communities out there, yet he's left it to deteriorate for nearly 2 years. Leaders don't act like this. Selfish cowards or narcissists who can't face the reality of their failures do. Whoa. Leaders don't act like this. Selfish cowards or narcissists who can't face the reality of their failures do. Richard still has a chance to step up and prove that everything he said over the years wasn't complete bullshit, but that window is closing fast. Damn. I had actually only read the first couple lines. I didn't read the whole thing. I want to read it again. That was some this is like a monologue. This is like, to be or not to be. Now he's about to go like revenge and shit. He's about to go like, my name is Motley Decimus Investor, commander of the armies of the North, general to the Felix legions, husband to a murdered wife, father to a murdered son, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. pDAI to $1. This guy's crazy, man. He sounds wrecked. He's out. Nah, I don't know if he's outrage marketing. Look, here's the thing, man. A lot of people, I don't know if this a lot of people, this guy's just, I don't know. The funny thing is he starts with our founder, Richard Hart. Like, he's like, it's fucking ridiculous, man. It's been 100% community effort. He's done nothing. Dude, he's doing a lot in the background. Where was this guy with Atropa and pDAI? And okay, forget that. Let's say just RH. Where was he with what he's doing with incentive token? What about Pump Tires? Most Pump. The guys are building non-stop in the background. There's P-Maker. Hello. This guy's lost, man.
Game over.
He's done. This guy's crazy. Then he says, he's nothing more than a POS scammer. I hope people hold him accountable. He left it to deteriorate for nearly 2 years. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Okay, he is not Satoshi at all. He's been tweeting nonstop and he's been communicating with us via the blockchain. Okay, like 100%. He's been communicating with us via the blockchain. All right. Look at this guy. He says, leaders don't act like this. Selfish cowards or narcissists who can't face the reality of their failures. Guys, PulseChain, okay, let me tell you something. There's a difference between value and price, all right? There was a time when Amazon.com was, I think, like 90 cents, okay? And it stayed after the .com bubble burst at I mean, it was just like deadlined for a long time. I remember when Tesla was, do you remember Tesla stock? Okay, that was like deadlined, like flatlined, okay? Like heart attack level for a long time. It wasn't even moving. But the value was exploding with both those companies. PulseChain is incredible. We're at like number 5 in TVL. The building is unstoppable. We have the smartest builders over here. Where has this guy been? Who is this person? This is ridiculous. I hope a lot of people don't agree with this sentiment. Let's see. Let's go look at it. It says it has 20,000 views. And it has, is that, okay, well, this was B-Roots. Okay, never mind. So I don't know. Oh, he got 10,000 views since its post. Can we look it up? Can I click on it? No, I got to go to his thing. Who is this guy? Motley Investor. I don't know. Look, the point is, a lot of people liked it. I don't know why people would agree with this sentiment. This is from the 19th. I don't know what it's like now. Motley's a good egg and all. He's clearly just feeling the pressure. Nah, Mr. Monty Fontaine. This is not the monologue of somebody who is a good egg. This is somebody's true colors shining through. Have you heard that phrase? Your true colors shining through? You've heard that, right? That's what that is, man. That's what that is, man. That is somebody's true colors shining through. You find out what fruit tastes like when you squeeze it. That's how you get the juice, all right? And these words are not just someone overreacting. This is somebody who's been feeling something, because it's not even true. I could say like, yeah, You know, he should have stepped in or done blah, blah, blah. But he has been building nonstop. He's been communicating nonstop. PulseChain is extraordinarily filled with passion and building and activity and trading. It is an absolute success. The only thing that hasn't caught up is the price action. But those are not the same as value creation yet. Just because the market hasn't seen the value yet doesn't mean it's not valuable, all right? You might just be early. Have you guys ever thought about that? I wish you guys go look at charts after like .com or look at Tesla early chart. Look at NVIDIA. Look at NVIDIA. Look at Amazon. Look how long some of those assets didn't show much growth price-wise, right? There's a difference. There's a tremendous amount of value over here. PulseChain is a success, like without a doubt. I would have left a long time ago if it wasn't a success. There you go. That makes a lot of sense. Beach Whale says Motley was someone who was doing short stakes and living off the yield. Yeah, you're going to have some people pissed that, you know, they went all in on one thing and it's in a massive drawdown and they're pissed about that. It doesn't make it a failure. It doesn't mean PulseChain is a failure. There's no reason to throw PulseChain under the bus. Pookie Doo, what's up, man? Everyone is crying and leaving. That's what Richard wanted. We got to get rid of these people, Turk. Yeah, it's absolutely correct. Yeah, they got to go. They got to go. I don't want them around. I don't want to meet them. These are true colors coming through. These are true colors. Somebody called TNGT, OG Tangent, says, I agree with what Motley Investor said there. He's not crying. He's spitting facts. Damn. He's blocking people. PulseChain and PulseX, pDAI says, continue to be updated. There are also signs of things happening on chain. Not to mention, tons of coins on PulseChain are up big. People are crying, just shows they expect RH to buy their bags in a certain time frame. Shh. Richard is cooking harder than any other founder in crypto. I 100% agree with Tortuga, man. Dude, Richard is cooking. Let the man cook. Let the man cook. Stop peeking in the kitchen. All right? Stop peeking in the kitchen. The man is cooking. That's a buy signal. I think we're getting to that point now where you're getting solid buy signals. Fasting God says, block that grifter long ago. He's scum. Yeah, man. You know, good actors don't talk like that, you know. He was just waiting for somebody to pump his bag. I mean, look, a lot of people are up really big on PulseChain. There were so many things that have done incredibly well on PulseChain. What's up, Shandy Beach? How you doing? What's up, Lunacy Point? These crybabies don't deserve to win. I've been here for 3 years. I will never blame fingers or cry like a little. I trust Richard is cooking. That's right. Toby Wan, what's happening? Motley helped with and encouraged support of the NASCAR promotion, so his post reeks of being butthurt. Everyone knows why RH isn't streaming, and RH will not be goaded into streaming. Yeah, 100%. So he was there back in the day. Okay. So yeah, you know, he's butthurt about X, but you're seeing his true colors, you know, because PulseChain is a success. It's a mad success. Yeah, Hex isn't up right now. Okay. Pulse isn't up right now, but there's a lot of things massively up right now. I could retire tomorrow. Purple Bitcoin looking a great buy. Steady Pup. We eating good on PulseChain if you look outside the box. Yes, we are. I love PulseX, Chauncey. I love PulseX. Sacked for it. You know, I'm down on it too. But I love it. I think it's amazing. I just think that the price just hasn't caught up to the value proposition yet. It's not a big deal. I look at charts all the time. I've seen this happen before. Motley himself disappeared. RH just mentioned the last big stake just entered yesterday. He's got a plan. Stay on course. Yeah, 100%. Motley himself disappeared for over a year when the SEC subpoena started going out. Okay. So, all right. Well, emotional investors invest in emotions. Motley's been here for 5 years. He deserves one bad day. Fast. Everyone has bad days, man. I've had some bad days. There's days I don't want to show up. Donald Rum, hack season, not your keys, not your crypto. Yeah, man. Art says, people like Motley convinced me to keep buying EHEX after all-time highs. Got wrecked, but stay here. Now he's changed his tune. Yeah. Chauncey says, what would you buy between PTGC and PulseX? I would be buying PulseX. I do trust the cook is in the kitchen and he's got a plan. I'm going to own the casino. And you're getting to buy pretty low. If you're buying these assets, no one's buying below you that much. You got to keep that in mind too as an investor, right? So, I mean, you could buy both, but one's up pretty high. The other one's down very low. I'll take the other trade any day. RH put those guys on a blast saying putting $600K into NASCAR was a waste of marketing dollars. Not sure I agree, but guy took oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if things like that work necessarily. Maybe he's butthurt about a lot of things personally and all that stuff. It's possible, but talking like that is, especially if you have a platform and you've been around for that long, it's just filled with a lot of nasty stuff, man. A lot of nasty stuff. Once again, I don't know who he is though. I hope he gets better, and you could have ended up in this guy's situation. I mean, this guy's just, what he's got going on. All right, pups, let's get into it. We need to go look at some charts. Charts are the king. We're gonna go look at some charts. Let's throw up, bring on some charts. You guys can listen to this for a minute while I get these charts going up. A little bit of jazz real quick. Let me get this going. I'm going to drop a Zoom link in the Telegram group. You guys know the Telegram group, right? Pup, smash that like button. We need to get the word out. Smash it. Same Will Vision. Let's get this in there. I think I got a ringer on in the Zoom now, so I should be able to hear you. At least I did turn it on. We'll find out. Yo, what's up, Data Dev? How you doing? What's up, Shreyox? What's up, D-Gens? Yup. How much dry powder do I keep in my portfolio, and percentage-wise, how much should you keep? It's gonna vary, man. It's gonna vary. Chauncey, it's going to vary, but I probably at any given time I might be, I can't, it varies, man. Look, I have enough that if something were to happen, I can go 2 years. Yeah, it depends on your situation, man. I kind of prepare for worst case scenarios too. But if you're younger, you can be more risk, you could just have like 6 months padded in your thing, or 3 months, right? Rackham and his private TG. What's your thoughts? Maddie tweet about Rackham and his private TG group. Rackham deleted his whole entire X. Molly doesn't deserve anything, or anybody else who's whining. Remember, Richard doesn't work for anybody. So many people forgot that. Chastown, 100%, man. He's made that adamant all the time. And anyone here in crypto should be ready for risk. You should have a big risk appetite. You should be able to handle this. This is not for little kids, man. Crypto is not for little kids. I think people forget that too. All right. It is. You see what happened, ByBit. It's crazy out there, man. Crazy out there. SEC, Interpol. That's why I look at charts. I take profits. You know, you should also be taking profits. I have a good chunk of cash always on the side. I mean, I'd love to have it invested, but you know, not in crypto all the time. You know, there might be times there might be times to be all in. Beginning of 2024, I was all in. Or was it beginning of 2023? Yeah, whatever. All right. All right, let's go. All right, let's go to boom. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so let's see if I can get this. Okay. Oh shit, look at that. The ringer. Did you guys hear that ring? I finally got the ringer working. Yo, what's happening, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Let me punch in. Hit that button. This button over here. Fast. Good to see you, brother. How you doing, man? You look sharp. You look sharp, dude.
Thanks.
Can barely hear you. Let me make sure this audio's. Oh, you're up there.
Testing. Is that loud or quiet?
70 years later.
Testing.
There you go. A little bit louder.
Cool.
All right. Well, look at these charts.
I'm down the screen.
Toby Wan, what you liked the jazz? I just changed it. Or are you talking about the new change?
Well, I'm not on. No, I'm not on the YouTube video. They can't see me.
Oh, sorry. Now.
There we go.
There we
Hey.
go.
Crazy day today. We got a
Crazy,
super
yeah,
chat.
it's crazy day. Crazy day. Oh, we got a super chat.
Yeah,
I got a button for that now.
in the chat.
See if it works.
Oh, nice. That's good.
It did work. Mr. Monty Fontaine, what's up, brother? Thank you for that super chat. You're absolutely amazing. He says, didn't realize you had super chats now. Could you tell me if you think it's a good time for purple Bitcoin, or will there be more chop? Cheers. Man, that is an easy question. All right, let's go look at purple Bitcoin first. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Mr. Monty Fontaine, an absolute G, wants to talk about one of my favorite on PulseChain. All right.
Doesn't look too bad, in my opinion. What do you think?
Okay, so you're being rejected on this trend line, okay? And people are stepping in lower and lower. So technically you would expect probably a fall here, okay? Now, it's not so bad because we've got this range here that I've been planning on. You guys see that well? What's up? Oh, did we lose chat?
I still see the chat on YouTube.
Okay, great. I do think 420 could be a target. All right. And it's kind of coming out to look like a bear flag at this point. All right, with this thing here. The other thing I see is you know, pretty much an M we got going here. You know, if I flip this over, it looks like a W. All right. Which tells me we might have just a little bit more. All right. But we can also see that it's quite oversold. I'm going to go over here to the weekly. All right. You can see the RSI broke down. It could certainly come a little bit lower. People are stepping in to buy. You can see the MACD's turned over here. You got this beautiful M for McDonald's. Don't like that at all. You got that McDonald's shape forming right there. I would expect a little bit of green before we come down, but it really depends at this point. These are the weekly candles. Definitely got a lot of indecision here. This is a good DCA point. You're at 630. I mean, I have a ton of support at 420. All right, I have a ton of support. You've got a trend line going back here. All right, all the way from September 24th. We touched it there. We touched it here on November 2024, and we bounced into the higher range. All right, and we were about to break out. All right, so you've got this support going up, and then you've also got the old range high from April of 2024. All right, which is about 420-ish, okay? And they have a lot of confluence right there where they meet, all right? That's going to be right here. And this could be a point of reversal, all right? Could be, all right? So right there, that 420 range. If this breaks down, it would make sense. It would make sense if we touch that. Now, there is also, you know, points lower. Of course, there's, you know, 300. All right. I just don't think we're going to get down that low. So I think 420, I think we'll keep this trend going up. So we may break down, but I think between where we are now and 420 would be a place. But at least maybe 460-ish. I would be stepping in well before there. I would be stepping in by 550. I'd be buying pretty heavy, but certainly 420 could be in the cards. All right. If I were to really quick, oops. Let me see something.
pWBTC looks like it has most of its liquidity with Pulse, eh?
Yeah. No. Most of its liquidity is with. Is it Pulse?
It's Dex Screener is tricky because it's the actual Bitcoin contract code or wrap Bitcoin from Ethereum, so it's not showing me everything. Let me try Gecko Terminal.
So this is an old drawing I did when we had come up here, when we were moving from this capitulation. I did a 3-wave and ABC correction, which is pretty typical. Oh, I don't want to move that. Where did I draw that to? I drew it to 400-ish, 380. And I charted this a long time ago. I was just speculating that we're going to do an ABC. Once we touched this and we came up and I saw some wicks up here, I was just like, okay, we're going to do a typical ABC correction there. And if we could even just double bottom with the bottom of that old wick, 460-ish, which is what I was saying. You know, 550, I'd be DCing into this. But yeah, we could certainly come down one of these lower targets for sure. Well, look, you had a channel here, right? And we've broken above it. It's been a long going channel. I was trading this all through 2023 and 2024, increasing my bag. But just like you have a W here, see this beautiful W here, you know, just to look at basic price action, you got this beautiful W here. You've got this M, the opposite of that here. Now, could we come back and touch the bottom of the channel again? It's possible. You're talking about $300 pWBTC. If all this FUD plays out, obviously you got this China FUD now, you got this FUD, that FUD, ByBit FUD, then it's possible we could go to that 300. But I don't think so. I think a lot of this FUD is too perfectly timed out with ByBit Hacked. Then all of a sudden they release all this news that China's got this new variant, blah, blah, blah. It seems like they're creating the cycle low to plan for a move to the upside. And I'll show you that on the Bitcoin chart. And I want to show you some other charts too. So I don't know if I would wait for this to touch the bottom of this channel. And I think this upward trending support may be a good place to be. And like I said, that would be around 420 if we just were to drop from here. But that could be anywhere from 420 to, 600 depending on when we touch it. So I would be saying is if we break to the downside, let me just put it to you like this. If I didn't have a bag and I wanted to get some of this, if we broke right here, which is let's say around 615, let's say we broke 600 and we got a retest and we were coming down, this as soon as we got to around 500, I'd be buying. All right, little bits, and then I would see what the candles and wicks looked like in this range. But like I said, you got a ton of support around that 420 range, so anywhere between now and there. But I would wait to see what it does here because we're coming to the end. Okay, we're coming to the end. Is it going to break above? Or is it gonna break down? And it's still holding up. It's still holding up, but on the daily, we could still have a pump. We could still break out and then come down. It's very possible too. So yeah, wait for this break, man. We're right there. Wait for this break. We break under 600. Wait for a retest. If it gets rejected right there at about 610, 615-ish, and looking to come down, yeah, I'd be buying by 500. And look for it because if it breaks this, it's at least going to clear this wick, I would say. So this wick is right here. That's my what I really think. If we break that, you're at least going to clear this wick, which is the bottom of that wick's about 460. So that number I was saying, and then you got a ton of support around 420. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Looks like there's over $1 million liquidity with Pulse.
Yeah.
And after that, it's there's 100K with Atropa. And after that, at 50K with PulseX. And then after that, there's like 35K with PulsePub. That is the liquidity profile.
I thought the Atropa was higher, but that's good. 100K with Atropa and 1 million with Pulse. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. BTC. What happened? Well, you can see how predictable this shit was, how timed it was, because usually you were already at a resistance line that's been in the making since January. All right. You see, we touched this trend line. We've been playing around. We touched it again in end of January. We came back and we had just touched it. We were about to break through just now, and we got all this FUD. Perfect timing, right on the trend line, though. You can't write this stuff. How perfect could it be, right? It's almost designed. All right, they're almost like crafted.
Pre-programmed.
Yeah, it's almost just too perfectly programmed here. But we are still holding this uptrend with higher lows coming out of here since the beginning of January. Okay, so you had the range low was set there at about 89, and then that range high gave us that double top about 109. All right, and we've just been working our way down. And of course, the vibe is that, it's going to break down, but we don't have an indication of that yet. Until we break, let's say about 94. I'm not worried. Do I have a purple line there? Yeah, I do. I have a line right there at 93K. And look at that. We had wicked down to that. I need to make my lines brighter. Let's go. Yeah, I've had one there forever. So 93.4, and we touched it right there. Beautiful, beautiful. We're still going sideways. I mean, look at this, what I drew. It's right in the middle of the channel I drew. Look at that. And remember, when I was talking about this, when I was drawing this long time ago, I was saying that it's possible they just range us sideways. If we don't get a break up or a breakdown, I drew this, and I said, they're gonna track us right there, and because this was our really strong support, and they could take us all the way, I said, till into March. And this is March, and I think this may play out because they could run us up starting Sunday or maybe Monday, Tuesday. They could call for a reversal here and pop us up and start moving up toward that middle of March. That would be the bullish case here. But I don't see that much weakness stepping into this chart, to be totally honest. It seems to have shrugged it off pretty nicely here. Let's look at this. Yeah, we're still dealing with this monthly doji from December, and we could still be kicked down for sure. But so far so good. So far so good. I want to see ETH as well. Just another. Is it a higher low again? It's a higher low. It's still not breaking this trend line we got. Still forming this uptrend. All right. We're kind of back inside the falling wedge we've had here. All right, you see this falling wedge? We're broken back in it. We're just barely hanging out.
What does a falling wedge mean for the uninitiated?
So generally a falling wedge is price starts consolidating from a wide spread down to a narrow point. And when it's falling, it's shaking out sellers, but they tend to break to the upside. Okay. They're tightening down, but they're usually bullish. This looks like priming for a juicy fake out, if you ask me. I mean, so far, it's still making higher lows. Still making higher lows on that. I want to show you something really important here. This was a chart from the other night on the Dixie. Remember, what was his name who made this?
Who made what? Sorry?
Yeah, it was in the meeting. I can't remember the gentleman's name. I want to go look at... So look, these are the bonds, okay? And right now they're given, let's say 4.4%, all right? And they reached a high of almost 5%. Now, this is still moving up, okay? Now, let me take a look really quick. We have this amazing W on the bonds. Sorry, I didn't really plan this too much. Okay, so we got a bounce there. See this W? Beautiful big W. All right, now, people go to bonds to get the interest on their capital. All right, when you're getting 5% risk, very low risk yield, it's juicy. All right, it's juicy. You can see when we have runs in assets, bonds are coming down generally. All right, you can see the market reversed here. It was October of 2023. They had hit 5%. All right, and then about January of 2024, the second is when BTC broke out from 15.5K. Okay, you guys remember that, right? It's the start of the bull run. Everyone said it was over, and I remember that day because I put in a long on BTC. It was like January 2nd, all right? And bonds, what? They took a straight nosedive, all right, as the market lifted off, all right? They came straight down.
When you say they go down, you mean what they're paying goes down, right? Like the interest rate?
Yeah, the interest rate, what they pay.
On bonds?
So people tend to move out of there and into assets because assets are going up, right? And right now, there's still a lot of money in these U.S. treasuries, okay? Because they're paying quite a bit. Let me just chart this out a little bit. Now, we've broken this uptrend and we've been rejected, okay? And ideally, we want to see this break and fall and start coming down, all right? We want to see this. We want to see this break and start coming down, just like it did on all these runs, all right? Just like it did here starting in 2024, all right? Let me see what I can gather here. It's turning over on the weekly. The monthly also looks like it's turning over. You got a juicy M at the top of that on the MACD, all right? You got a ton of long wicks up here. So it's very possible that the bonds are telling us we could be topped out and we're done and we're ready for a reversal, all right? Now, this is important. You got a gravestone doji right here, all right? Okay, that's a nice reversal, long wick on the top, okay? It's being pushed down, but you're still on support right now. We haven't broken it yet. We haven't broken it yet, all right? But this looks like it wants to break down. Could we push up again? Let me see something really quick. Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
What do the tea leaves tell you?
I think it's priming. I think it could be ready to come down. All right. I think that's it. I think they topped out. All right. So that's really good. That's really good. Let's go look at USDT dominance. I haven't looked at that in a second.
We want that going down, right?
Yes, sir. So we looked at this before. Pretty much had a very bullish pattern. I'll show you guys. I'll zoom out a little bit so you guys can see what we're looking at here. So we've had this uptrend on USDT, always held. When this touches here, it's quite bullish. Obviously, when people are moving into stable coins, the USDT dominance is way up in the air. Okay, these are the bear markets, okay, or drawdowns. You can see we got extraordinarily bullish. BTC at 100K, we broke right through support that was going back for a long time, all right, a very long time. Now, what we've done is we got really bullish. Of course, everyone sees that. Alts got destroyed. People were moving and into stable coins, of course. And right now, we're coming up against this resistance. It is bullish, absolutely, but I think that might be it. You know, it's rammed into this resistance many times at this point, right? It's been rejected, tried again, rejected. I think it's going to get rejected here, you know, and all we want to see is, you know, we want this to fall down, come away. And I think that could be happening. We're right there. We're right there. Obviously, we don't want to see this break up. Obviously, you know, we don't want this breaking out of here. We don't want that. That would be bad. But there's a little bit of wiggle room here for sure. Let me see something here really quick. I think the biggest thing for us might be this, the US 10. That's going to be a big one for us. But I think it's done. I think it's done, man. I think this is going to reverse and fall down. And you know, these are big players, okay? These are big money right here, okay? Just so you understand.
Where's the money going? Like when that number goes down, where does the money flow to?
Well, ideally back into the stock market, back into the crypto markets, back into higher risk assets. Anything that's higher risk from something that's low risk, right? So these are people who have 10 million, 100 million, countries, companies, businesses, you know, who are parking $1 million, $10 million, $50 million, right? Buffett, I think, has some in here, right? So when this isn't paying 4 or 5%, they're going to look for better yields. If the stock market starts doing it, they're going to move. But we don't have confirmation yet. This is breaking down yet. It's still on a strong support. Okay, it has broken out. It has certainly been bullish. There's no doubt about it. But this trend moving up, has been broken. We do have signs of a reversal here. So this is going to be a big one. I'm going to keep my eye on, because these people know ahead of time. These are smart. This is smart money. All right, this is big money. All right, this isn't. So they know shit. They know shit. So you want to watch that. Fuck the Dixie.
Is there any sort of lag time, right? Like if that number dips, are you likely to see a pump on the asset side right away, or does it tend to be a lagging indicator, or is it instantaneous?
That's a good question. I think it's generally I don't think it's that big a lag. I think it's pretty quick. I don't think I can give you a clear answer on what kind of lag time we're talking about here on that, to be totally honest. But it's not slow. It's not that slow. People will move out of here pretty quick. And we got another guest. Let's let him in. See what's going on here. I think I'm in preview mode.
Is it a hot girl?
Gorgeous. Absolutely a stunner.
Oh, nice.
A stunner. How do I do this?
Hey guys.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, it's Pedro.
Yeah.
There it is.
It is
Next best thing to
Thank
a
you.
hot girl.
Thank you.
So that'll be number 8.
How are you guys doing?
Number 7.
Good. How are
We're
you?
good, brother. How you doing?
Good, thanks. Yes.
Sure.
I'm 1.5 billion richer, so I'm happy.
1.5 billion pulse richer.
Dollars, nah, I wish.
Oh, dollars. Oh, good.
I'm kidding.
Do you have something on?
Like,
Oh, you're fine. Okay, you
Answer.
got some blur background thing on. All right, it's fine. Looks fine. Make sure everything's good. Let's go. There you are. What's up, Pedro? How you doing?
I'm good, bro.
Good to see you. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you too, man.
Let's see. We're looking at all the fun stuff right now. All right, let's see. Smash the like button, pups. Just smash it. Don't even think about it. You guys talking? What's up, Grav? How you doing? Mark Willikin, good to see you. Rapid Unbox. Red Bull, what's happening? He says, do you think BTC going to have a mass uptrend and spike to 150K soon? BTC dominance needs to fall to 30%. Liquidity from BTC needs to be spread into alts. Okay. So here's my take on what's going on. So I do think I was waiting for the I'm going to go back to this really quick because it's kind of ridiculous how it tracked out. Pedro, do you remember how long ago we drew this shit?
Bro, it was a month ago. I don't know.
Look,
that was bit, yeah, it's sold.
Look where it's tracking right through the middle of this crazy wave I drew here. It didn't even give us a range. It just kind of has been going straight. So what I'm thinking is maybe this does play out where we start pumping here pretty soon at a weird time, which is why I proposed this idea. I said everyone's expecting us to pump right into February. You know, all the influencers were saying the same thing. We're going to pump really hard. Yeah. And I said, no, maybe not. Maybe they just drag us sideways and they start pumping us at an odd moment in February. Remember I said that? And I drew this, and then in the middle of this mid-March and February, I have us going up into it. And I have a feeling that might be what is going to play out, okay? Because all this FUD seems too perfectly calculated to me, if you ask me. And we're holding all ranges. We're holding higher lows. Nothing is broken. We never smashed below 93, which was my line in the sand. You know, even here, The bearish case was only once we broke 93. If we broke 93, then we were going to come down range before we go up. And we've just been staying above everywhere on the chart that I felt was a line in the sand. We've wicked to it. We even wicked below it, but we kept making higher lows. So what I think could happen here, let me get this small enough so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. So I think these lines are important to me. Okay. I've had these. This is the resistance, and right here. Let me see if I can get something like right. Okay. And it's an extraordinarily important resistance to me. You've also got another one here, which is a top of when we entered these highs at the beginning. We've also got that. And if you go back to this chart, and I know you can see I drew my uptrend here. And when we drew this, there was nothing in the chart. The candles had just come here, and I drew this with Pedro live, okay? I drew it right up to that resistance, and guess where we went? We went right up to that resistance. We ranged a little bit, but we never went past it. So it's a really important line, okay? So that's why I'm using it now. All right, just so you guys understand why it's so important to me. Now, this line is March 16th, okay? I do believe that this is a shakeout. And even if we get another extra dip this weekend with low liquidity, which very much could be possible at this point, I'm going to go ahead and even if they do this to us, okay, I think they're going to break us out, retest, and we're going to go up, all right? And we're going to make our way toward this. And I think where does that meet? 125. I think that is totally in the cards, and this stays with the trend line that I'd been drawing, that I've been respecting since I started withdrawing. It never went above that, which is where I expected it would not go above. And so I think we're going to go and make an attempt at it again, and maybe that lines us up with March. And this could be your top. Now, we could certainly push up higher. This other trend line here is also important. Okay, and this trend line is up around 150-ish. Okay, both 125 and 150 are pretty juicy psychological numbers as well. No doubt about that. So that lines up pretty nicely. But we could come up here, play with this line, and maybe break above it, hit 130 or something, and then start coming down, right? Possibly into the late spring or summer, and then run again in the fall. Okay, now we could even go higher. Obviously, we could hit this, come up, smash this before we come down. My drawings are terrible right now. Yeah, we come up, smashed, we go up, we smash a higher, and then pop, whatever, head and shoulders. We get some target down here, and we finally recover the CME gap or something, and we finally get to 73. And maybe we hold. I think people are probably going to expect a lot of lower targets here, but maybe what could happen here, something I'm thinking about lately, is this probably isn't correct to the timeline exactly. Let's see if I can get this correct. So, yeah, we'd have to stay within this range, right, for this March thing. And then, we'd come down. People are probably going to expect higher targets here, but maybe we start doing something weird again and going, like, I really think we could then by fall start making our way up to 200K, 300K, something ridiculous. Maybe that's when they start pumping out these stimulus checks. The war officially ends with Ukraine. The SEC case gets dropped. Tons of liquidity floods in the market. The bond market by then is diving. They've weakened the dollar as well with their plans to stimulate the economy. And then we go into the fall to like a massive blow off top. And that's really when all the altcoins really go absolutely berserker. I mean, we just go, and then we're talking about, do I have a top target up here? I think I had something. Thought I had like 180, 200K. We could make a move for some.
200K, be good. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could even hit 300K because I have a, is this target going all the way back to, let me see what I did here. Yeah, okay, so see this? So that target is about At 300. We'll deal with it. Let's get through this muck first, and we'll talk about this. But this is going to be just a trend line. There's nothing special I'm doing here. I'm just drawing a trend line across all the highs, and it puts me in the 300-ish area. Okay. So sorry about my drawings today. Not that they've ever been that good, but
Better than my drawings. You're doing fine.
so damn. Hello, buddy. All right. So yeah. There's enough time from now because it seems like we're being set up for a juicy fake out. I don't know, chat. That's what I'm feeling right now. Second blood moon is September 7th. It's possible. If we were to actually run this cycle like a normal Bitcoin cycle, the top should be around October because I believe they're 550 days. All right, from the low, I think is what it's something like. So yeah. It would be around October if you were to just be technical about it. But September, if there's some special moon or something, yeah, sure, that could work. Because look, if we're going to do this really quick and then get smacked down here in March, which I think is very possible, that means we could run in the summer. We could fake everybody out instead of being, since we're not selling in May, we're selling in March and going away. Maybe we start running like in June or July, and then we make it into September and we get smacked down with a slightly early top. And then you have a month or two for Ethereum and altcoins to go absolutely berserk into the end of the year. That could be a plan. That could do it, man.
That sounds like 2021, so I'm okay with that.
You okay with that?
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is my thing, and I'm saying this only because this weird, obscure drawing I made with Pedro forever ago is playing out. My third choice here. Well, I had the bull case. I had just if we fall apart case, and then I had this. I think the fake out, the real market maker move would just be going sideways, and we're playing it out perfectly, And I also drew here that we start moving up at an odd time. I think what did I draw here? Look, Monday the 24th. What's that? Sunday. It's coming up in 3-4 days. So that would be your bottom. So we'd make a slight low, fake everybody out, and start climbing into March, middle of March. Okay, because this right here was the fake out. This is the one nobody was expecting. Okay, that's why I drew it like this, because everyone had it all figured out, right? Oh, we're gonna pump right into blah blah blah. I was like, no, it ain't gonna be that easy. They're gonna do something funny, and the FUD is too calculated. Literally, we've got this hack, which all seems suspect as fuck. Like, just it does seem sketchy. Timed perfectly with all the news coming out about some new pandemic, blah, blah, blah. Nah, I think it's setting up for a big fake out. I don't know. Maybe you guys can check. I don't know. Is there a new variant coming? We can check. Is it genuine? But I'm not buying it. What do you guys think? It all seems so
Monsoon,
bad.
bro. Monsoon.
Monsoon? Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm feeling
I think
a fake
the summer
out.
sounds good.
Yeah.
That works.
I'm feeling a big fake
my
out.
Schedule.
I'm feeling a big fake out. I'm going to leave this line on here. I mean, it's random. I'm not going to dial it in more exact. It's a very tight area to fit it in, but it's very possible. This is very possible that we start literally Sunday, Monday, and we start ripping to the upside. Maybe we have a little dip this weekend on low liquidity. Everyone thinks, oh, it's over, blah, blah, blah. There's a pandemic. There's bullshit. And then they rip us, and we start ripping, man. And I do see 120, 125, very doable. And if there's enough momentum, we can easily, by middle of March, possibly hit 130, maybe 150. Who knows?
No, that sounds good, bro. Like, I think I
I'll take
tweeted,
it.
was it this week or last week, that it would be like literally just 1 or 2 more weeks until we started like pumping. So yeah, I think that matches my prediction. So end of February, more or less. So.
Cool.
Yeah. Hey boys, I gotta run. I gotta go talk to a pirate about some booty, but I will catch you on the flip side.
You got it, brother. Good seeing you fast.
Go for it, man. Shield him some hacks, bro. He needs some hacks.
Indeed.
When you came I don't know if it rang. Actually, the ringer started working. I got the ringer working, but I still don't have name tags working again. I don't know what happened to my name tags.
Oh yeah, I don't have a name tag.
I had them
for,
I had them for like a week, and then they vanished. Like, what the fuck?
But it's good. I prefer without name tags. It's
Do you?
It's more because people don't know who I am. They cannot follow me if they want. I
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, what color's your brigade? Oh, fuck off then.
Are you looking at the chart or? Oh, okay, sorry. Because I thought you were going to Twitter and we were focused on the chart. Sorry.
So ETH BTC. Okay. So look.
Oof.
I'm hard.
Looks good, bro. 2 more weeks.
I'm hard pressed to believe. This is on the weekly chart. I'm hard pressed to believe this starts just doing this. Okay.
It has to, man. Look at that.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one for me. That's a tough one for me. Okay. But what I've talked about this before is here's 2019. You hit, you fell. I mean, ETH BTC ratio got smacked down. I mean, even worse, it came from much higher. It just got destroyed. Okay. It bounced, it came up and made a higher low and created this beautiful W down here. Okay. And it popped. I'm looking at this and I'm wondering, let me see what's going on. Oh, shit. What's that candle I just printed there?
I think this was probably my worst call ever. ETH BTC, honestly. Yeah, it was. It has to be my worst call ever. Honestly, yeah.
So with this one, the way, you could see it is like, see, you come up, you now do this very similar to what you did there. You come up, hopefully you make a higher low, and then I could see us popping. Okay. Now, this doesn't have to take that much time to form, but you already have a doji forming there. Okay. So it tells me, looks like we're about to go down. BTC is about to take over. Okay. But if you see over here, it happened before. And look, see what I'm saying? Pups, this came down, you smacked hard, you came up, you came down, you ranged a little bit, pop, higher low, and then bam, took off. Okay. And I think you could have something very similar like that happen again. Why not? Makes a lot of sense. So maybe ETH dominance ETH doesn't do much for a while. Maybe we do pick up here if we go into March, but maybe we wait for BTC to make in this high. BTC comes back down, fills in a CME or two, we range, and then we run hard when BTC makes its next move. And that gives ETH time to consolidate here. Maybe it builds as W, we get a higher low, and then we pop. This I can see happening. I'm hard pressed to believe we just make a V shape and start blasting off from there, but it's possible. Okay, I'm not at all bearish on Ultra ETH. I'm just being realistic here when I'm looking at these charts. Okay, it is going to reverse. It's absolutely oversold. I want to emphasize that it is completely in the shitter. It is a good buy. Okay, and as you can see here, last time it did this. If I come back here, if you bought ETH here, you did really well because after this, ETH. Did really great.
Ballistic.
It went ballistic. So I think the same thing's going to happen here. If you're buying ETH in this range, it's going to go this way. Okay. I'm just saying I don't know if it happens tomorrow. I do think maybe you need to create this little spring, little range. It doesn't even need to make a higher low. You could just range sideways, and pop. You don't have to come back and do a retest. Okay. But maybe a little bit of sideways action here makes sense for me, from my eyes. But we can look also a little bit higher resolution in some of this stuff. Hang on a sec. Let's see what I'm seeing here on this RSI too.
You were talking about it, and now I was just thinking literally, fuck, sometimes I love my brain, bro. Like imagine if Richard decided to buy, if he decided to buy PulseChain assets now with the ETH, right? Like, it wouldn't go away, right? Like, he would bridge ETH into PulseChain, and then he would use the ETH to buy PulseChain assets, right? So that means that he would deposit ETH into the liquidity pools, which means that the ETH would still sit there. So if ETH pumps like 10x, doesn't matter. Like probably like the Richard Hart's law would apply, right? So this means that like the assets would probably go up. This is an interesting idea.
It's interesting, man. Let's see if I can get some more. I mean, you can see the MACD on the weekly is still pointing down. I think you're doing good if you're buying ETH. There's nothing wrong with it here. I think it's just a matter of not expecting it. Be okay. Same thing in alts or ETH. Be ready for us still ranging for a while longer, kind of lingering, hanging out, going sideways. BTC may steal the show for a little while longer. All right. But that's not too much to ask for, because I do think when we get this massive rotation, which we're seeing, as I showed you guys in the bond market, the Dixies looks like it's going to fall apart as well at some point. It's going to be quite an amazing run. It'll be well worth the wait. And I know it's hard, but you got to hold on. And they have to make this bull run hard. They want to shake people out. It makes absolute sense. So I'm just, once again, for the ETH thing, I'm just looking back here at 2019, how it came down, it ranged a little bit, got a higher low, and then took off. And it was really juicy, okay? Because it fell from quite high. Same thing, you fell from quite high. Could it just V out of here? It's possible. It's possible we take off. I'm not saying it can't. I'm just more likely citing to the fact that we range a little bit before we pop off, okay? I don't know if it makes a W, but we're definitely going to range a little bit. Hopefully we get this higher low. You never know what we get, but it doesn't necessarily look like it's about to reverse right this second, okay? Yeah. We're going to see that range sideways, and that's when you'll see the curvature here happen on the MACD. Okay, that's why I'm saying I think we're going to do a W. It's very similar like we did here in 2019. Okay, just put in this little juicy W at the bottom, and then it's see you later, bye-bye. And we're going to do something similar right here, okay? That's my bet. That's my bet on ETH BTC.
And you know why I like that idea that you're throwing out? Because if ETH BTC ranges, it could mean that Bitcoin goes up, but ETH doesn't go down, right? It only goes up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
That's my point. I like that. I like that.
Exactly.
I like that a lot.
We
That
don't
makes
have to
sense
go
to
lower
sense.
on ETH to do this at all. All right?
Yes. I like that.
Somebody's asking about a
That
wick.
makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't have to completely fill out. At least maybe 2/3 of it. You know, you see, that's why I say W, because the last move down fills out quite a bit of the wick. Okay, so I can delete this. You guys can see. So I drew it. I put the support here at 0.025, and can I put that back? Yeah, so we go sideways a little bit, and then we have one last move down, which is just similar to what we did in 2019 here. Same thing, right? But a reversal is coming without a doubt. Once again, this is not financial advice. This is me. I'm a hobbyist. I'm drawing on the screen. But I'm open to the fact that we just range a little bit, and we could take off sooner than what I'm saying. I'm just putting out some ideas that I think are very possible. It doesn't have to be this long. It could be much shorter time range. Where does this go? April-ish? It's possible. One possibility. But it did it before. Could do it again. But you can see we had some falls as well here that were like quite V, but these were in massive uptrends. We were moving. You can see it bounced and started going, but we don't see that strength. We don't see that level of strength yet on ETH, all right? But it is holding. It's holding, and that's what's important. It's in higher lows. People are accumulating. You can see that in the RSI. It's holding up. If we break this uptrend, we'll have to dig back in and see what's going on. But so far, we are generally moving up. Okay, that's what's important. All right, and everything else is pretty much getting oversold and done. So.
But it kind of seems that what indicator was that, the one that you were using before, that shows the kind of waves, the greens and the reds. I don't know the name of that indicator, but it doesn't matter. My point is, it seems that it's like now it's starting to move into the green area again, right?
Yeah. M21 photo. Yeah, what I was saying, like on the BTC chart, is it could be a sell in March and go away. And then the cycle would just be shifted. You know what I mean? So we're still playing out. It's just where it's kind of like how we had the high before the halving. It's like the cycle is playing out. It's just shifted a little bit. So everyone's expectations are messed up, right? Which is why I was saying, you know, we go sideways and we break out at a very strange time, which is literally, to me, if we break out this Sunday, I mean, it's going to be like literally time-wise almost what I drew, where you get here, which is Tuesday-ish. Whatever, I just drew this Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, who knows, when we start moving up. So it gets shifted, and then maybe we sell in March instead of May, and then instead of picking back up in August, September, we pick up in June or something odd, right? We run through the summer into September. It's possible. Nobody knows. You know, these are just ideas that I'm putting out there, so that everything's a little bit irrational right now. So it makes sense to me that the cycle plays out, but it's a little bit shifted. So your expectations aren't right? So there are fractals, but everyone was telling me, you know, this fractal has to do this. I was like, well, the fact that you know there's a fractal tells me that maybe it'll be shifted a little bit, and it won't happen where it happened before, which so far it hasn't, right? It's already shifted a little bit. So we have to be ready for that. You might hold longer somewhere, or something may happen sooner, just like the high before the halving, right? We got the high, but it happened at a weird time.
Yep.
Maybe this summer is different, right? Maybe we actually start running in the middle of summer, like randomly in June, we start picking up again. And yeah, somebody said DeFi summer. Yeah, like something like that. Yeah, 100%. All right, we need to look at, I looked at...
actually, let me say something that goes in line with what you're saying, that I think it's quite bullish, actually. I think the trend might be shifting a little bit. Why? You heard of Sonic, right?
Sonic? That's the new layer 1 or something?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
They're not focused on memes or anything. It's mostly DeFi stuff. It's from Andre Cronje,
okay,
the guy from
Phantom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and it's picking up the pace like a lot, right? That to me shows that, you know, the market might be, you know, looking at new opportunities again, right? It might be a bit saturated of memes, right? So, but I could be wrong.
It's possible. I'm kind of open to a lot of things now. Pups. I'm gonna put the contract address in the chat, Pups. This is for
Purple Bitcoin. Is it?
Yeah. Let me get a drink. I'll be right back. King, what's up?
All right. It's just me and you guys.
Well, what
me
color's
and
your
you.
brigade? Oh, fuck off then.
Yes, Sonic is Phantom, exactly. Actually, I like Andre Cronje a lot. He was the guy basically that started the trend of testing on mainnet. Amazing. I understand. But it's a rebrand, yeah, it is. But the guy he's a good developer, I like him. Pedro went pump, bro, like super soon. I think less than 2 weeks actually, so we'll start to see some movement. But as Saint was saying, right, it's Bitcoin first and then alts later, right? Or you might have a surprise, and, you know, who knows? RH might start pumping things again. He might be bored, like, you know, who knows, right? So we'll see, guys. Just be ready. My only advice is be ready. Like you have 3 years or 2 years, whatever, to prepare. So when it comes, it will come fast, and you don't have time to do anything. Everything is expensive to transact. So just be ready. Just be ready. That's my advice. Very good. Very good.
Fuck Phantom.
Fuck Phantom. Yeah, sure, fuck Phantom. Yeah, Pulse is much better.
Pulse is better.
What color's your brigade?
Yeah, 10,000 times better, man.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep. Sonic ecosystem is currently a money printing machine. Is it? Is it doing well?
Yeah, it's doing very well, man. Yeah, it's
is
doing
it?
very well. Yeah.
What's the?
It's above PulseChain already in terms of volume and stuff, I think. Yeah, but we'll catch up eventually. It's fine. But it's also brand new, right? It's less than a week.
Is it one of these?
No, it should be the blue one thing, I think.
This one?
Yeah, I think so. Is it that one? No, can't be that one. I don't think so. It's the S ticker. It's the S ticker. S. I think the ticker is the S.
Is it on Dex Trainer?
Oh, good question. I know it's on DeFi Llama. I was looking at the stats there. Yeah, the Sonic ticker is just S. Yeah, exactly. How to be ready? Oh man, Clockington, nice question, bro. How to be ready for the big buy? Man, like, what do you think? What do you think I mean by be ready? It's like buy as much as you can. Like,
what is this?
That's it. That's.
How can I can't read this. What can I mean, it's up to the right. I want to see the chart.
Yeah, it's going well. You see?
Can I see details?
Yeah, of course.
Where's the candles?
I mean, you don't have candles, bro.
Oh.
This is not. Yeah.
Oh,
It's different.
All right. Well, yeah, it's going up. It's doing good. Good stuff.
Yeah, man. It's doing good. He's like as I was saying, he's a good dev. Like, but that's it, right? I'm not telling people to go there. Just it's a good example, and it's showing that people want DeFi stuff because that Sonic is mostly DeFi, right? So.
All right.
We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
All right. Let's go over here. Look at pDAI. What's going on? It's enough of that.
Yes, enough of that shit. Sonic shit. Rebrand stuff. Fuck rebrands.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I do think I said 0.0069 I think is in the cards. All right.
Mm.
It's just making its way down. It's no big deal. It's no big deal, guys. It's fine. This is juicy. I mean, look, it's in the trend. This goes back a long way, okay? pDAI's beautiful chart, going back a long way, okay? Looking great. I think this is 10 cents up here, 10, 11, 12 cents up there. That's when we break out of this channel. And yeah, it looks like it's heading, he wants to touch the bottom of this range. Now, I don't know if it makes it. It looks like, it barely touched it over here. It could just wick down. I think a lot of people are probably watching this, so I wouldn't be. Let me see. When did I draw this? Did I draw this correctly? What's going on here? It's moved. Yeah, that looks better. Looks better. Let's see here. All right.
A little bit more pain. What do you think?
I don't think it's going to completely smash into this or go below. I mean, short of something happening, right? Obviously, I'm assuming that everything we're seeing is FUD, right? All the stories, ByBit. I mean, obviously it happened, but it's timed so perfectly with this China virus situation. It's also sketchy to me, Then I think 0.069, I'm going to stand with that. Maybe we don't come down and touch it. If it actually isn't FUD and they decide to wreck the market for one reason or another, then yeah, I mean, we'll deal with that when we get there. But I'm going to stick with that 0.0069 for now. All right, that's like an area we're moving toward. But it could reverse any point in here, just like it did in some of these areas. Could come down, hover along. Yeah, it could come down, hover along, and be back at the price it's at right now before you blink an eye. So you may not get that many chances to get it if you want much cheaper prices. But look, the price is at now, you're at about 110x away. That's an amazing, it's a juicy buy-in, right? The thing that makes pDAI interesting is that we know the target, right? It's $1. So you got to keep that in mind. Like you're getting if you believe in the narrative, or at least. Even if you don't, and it's just a meme, and there's a great narrative, it's at least going to get to 70, 80 cents. All right. Now, I personally believe that PulseChain needs a stablecoin, and it would make sense to me if this was the one. All right.
I agree.
I've kind of been in the belief of that for a long time. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. But I'm open to anything, right? It's crypto. I understand. Either way you play it, it's going to go much higher than it is now. Either way you play it, it's going to make a juicy run.
Yeah, man. When you have such a fixed target, like people dream, right? And it's very easy to, to see the target, to actually see it in your mind. So,
Art,
easy game.
10,000 ETH swapped into stables recently. Was this something to do with the hack? Yeah, Ink Match. I mean, it is, to me. But, I'm also just letting people know. However you look at it, it's still going to have a massive run. Even if you don't believe in a stablecoin narrative. So even buying now is a great buy. We're in a great juicy range. It's in a beautiful box. Anywhere in here is a buy. So what's going on with this 10,000 ETH swapped into stables recently? That's a lot of ETH, but there's
Was
also
it the
buy
foundation
pressure.
or is it the hacker?
Yeah.
No, I don't think the hackers buy stablecoins, to be honest. So they don't. Maybe they did. Maybe they swapped into stablecoins. I don't know.
What would they swap into that can't be locked though? The ETH can be locked. They have to dump that ETH pretty quick.
No, they can, but I don't think ETH can. Like staked ETH can, but I don't think that ETH can be locked. Like
the hacker was saw dumping. What's saw dumping?
I don't know.
Ink
Massively
Maxi,
dumping.
what's that mean? I don't know what saw dumping is. Chart pDAI Pulse.
So I think he dumped like 10k ETH for stables, I guess. Okay. Like usually they end up with Bitcoin, right? That's what they prefer, I think.
Why is this? Oh, this is the meme. What the fuck?
The true pDAI. Yeah, the wallet name is pretty funny, actually.
No, I don't know where to. Okay, well now that we're here, let's look over here at Pulse. Great.
What are you looking at? Yeah, I can see the ticker. Sorry, it's like the screen is.
Did you guys see how the hacker named the wallet? No, how did the hacker name the wallet?
It's like the name is epic. You need to.
What is it?
Search it on Twitter. Like I can't remember the full name. It's huge. It's super long, but it's funny.
What's the name of the hacker's wallet? Chat.
Yeah, if you can just put it there.
Chat.
If you can search for it.
3 hours later.
Like the end of the stream, chat will be like, "Oh, the name was this." You guys are killing me. Or at least smash the like button. At least smash the like button. All right. At least.
Shit.
All right.
Well, what color's your guy? Oh, fuck off then.
It's hacker wallet name. 47 hours.
So.
Yeah, here it is. No, it's not. No, sorry, it's not this one.
He named the wallet PulseChain.eth. Oh, we're fucked. Now they're gonna know it's RH for sure. Briz, you know RH founded ByBit? Nobody fucking told me any of this shit. You guys waited till I sacked to tell me he was a degen. So look, it's droopy. All right, it's droopy. All right, RSI's loosey goosey, MACD's, pointing us in the wrong way right now. Let's come over to the weekly. Yeah, it's not the greatest looking chart right now. Okay, not the greatest looking chart right now. Maybe geez.
Not the great lose. Oh man, yeah, it doesn't look great. No.
RH, decentralized media tweet, RH using hacked funds to peg pDAI.
Yes,
Yes.
let's fucking go.
Oh boy. All of chat's like, what did he name it? What's the name? What's the name?
A lot of boring math later.
Come on. It's inverted. Now that's a bullish looking chart. All right. Well, look, I don't know what to tell you, man. We got time here, okay? But RH likes to surprise people, so I can't make comments about it because I don't know what he's got up his sleeve, right? I don't know what he's doing next. This is possibly market making at his best as well, so keep that in mind. All right. But we're squeezing down. All right, we're coming down here. I mean, there could be one last shakeout here. Okay, we could certainly tap these lows again.
That's PLS against what? Sorry. DAI?
Yeah, PLS DAI.
What about ETH? PLS ETH? I'm actually like I never look at that chart.
Which one?
Like PLS ETH. I rarely look at that one. I think.
You don't want to look at that one. You don't want to look. Don't look at the BTC ETH chart. Or I mean the BTC Hex chart. Some charts we don't pull up on here.
Okay.
Let's go look at Link Inc. Inc is pulling back. Made a major massive move here from $1.34 all the way up to 432. It's just pulling back right now. Just about touched the 382. Hit the 50% mark. I think we're gonna fill this in for sure. I mean, $2 is in the cards here. Do we go lower? I don't know. You know, it really depends, I suppose. If Pulse does break this trend line it's on, then I suppose Inc and Hart's Law. All right. Final shakeout for the 100th time. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see here. Now it looks good. It was a pretty big run up. Inc does this, right? It makes these massive moves and then it consolidates, right? We are.
Marco posted the name, by the way. I'm putting in the chat. So
Where did he post it?
on the Telegram, but I put it in the YouTube chat.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's a triple Moderna Kamala supporter who has never thrown a punch. Faggot Vitalik.eth.
Can I see it in the chat or is it chat?
Yeah, in the chat, in the YouTube chat, in both Telegram and YouTube.
Yeah, I don't see it, bro.
You can see my comments on YouTube. Like, no, that's the last thing that. It's after that one, but.
YouTube blocks it.
Really?
It probably blocked it. Yeah. Okay. YouTube might have blocked it. Do it again right now, and I'll make sure to click unblock.
Wait.
I think I can approve it, unless it's so bad, it won't do it.
No, it's not that bad. I don't know. Let me try again. Can you see it? No. Weird.
Oh, it's totally blocking it. Yeah.
But why?
It's not even allowing me to accept it.
But wait. Let me tell you the so that maybe
What?
you will understand. But I don't understand why is it blocking. It's called triple, right? A triple Moderna Kamala supporter who has never thrown a punch. Faggot Vitalik.eth. Like what's the okay. Maybe the. Okay.
Oh, it's the F word, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's the F word.
Yeah. Sure.
You can't say that. It won't even show it. Or either that or it's Kamala. Triple Moderna Kamala supporter who has never thrown a punch. Ooh. Damn. That's harsh, bro.
Yeah.
So I can edit it and post it. There you go.
I think Abdul sent you 555, but he sent the wrong ticker. I'm kidding. Thanks, bro.
Abdul, the man.
Nice one.
What's up, G? All right, the Fast Abdul super chat with Huff. I think that's Hungarian fortnits. Thank you, sir. I needed some Hungarian currency. Ink Printer, he says, Ink Printer is launching soon. An immutable stablecoin backed by RH's incentive token. No sacrifice. Well, let's go back to the thing. I'm going to read out what Pedro's there too. He says, it's an immutable stablecoin backed by RH's ink. No sacrifice. Just print and earn. Leverage on ink. Stop loss on ink. Yield for ink holders. Multiple strategies to grow your bags. So look at this, man. My two good friends have both created stablecoin or ways to collateralize some amazing Chad assets on PulseChain. We got Hex One, and now we got Hex or Ink Printer.
Yes, it's a good name, Ink Printer. I like the name.
I like it. Yeah, it's simple, easy. It's like bam.
And next
done.
week, I'm actually opening up the Git book and the GitHub and the first page for the Pedi protocol. So next week there will also be news. It's gonna be nice, man. I like that.
Fast
Everybody
Abdul.
is building, bro. It's
Thank
awesome.
you so
Congrats,
much,
Fast
brother.
Abdul.
Yeah, really
Congrats, bro.
appreciate it. Ink Printer is awesome. The logo's great too. Can't wait for that to come out. Ink is one of my favorite assets on PulseChain. Everybody knows it's my top three: Atropa and pDAI and incentive token. That's my golden triad, man. Those are the three. So thank you for making something that I can use. I will use it 100%. That's just love using my Ink token for something. And once again, Marco Starboy, thanks for posting that in the Telegram group. Yeah, it wouldn't show it on YouTube because I had to take out that one word. You cannot say that word on YouTube, or YouTube censors it. It won't even allow me to approve it. So we got inked. That's right. Motley is a major whale. Is he? Spicy. I thought Vitalik had more shots than 3. Ooh, man. He's a nut. Okay, what are we looking at? Ink. Okay, so I was definitely expecting this pullback to about $2. It's possible we come back down to something like $1.50 to $1.50 as well. If Pulse does break down, then I wouldn't be surprised to see Ink make a new low. Of course, I've got support down here at $1.22 and support at about 95 cents. All right. And then, of course, 136, where that old last low was in, is possible. So that's just dependent here on what Pulse decides to do. Of course, they could flip this to the upside at any time, but it does look like it wants to. It looks like it wants to take a nosedive right there. So let's keep watch on that. Teddy Bear looking juicy. Nothing wrong with this. Very similar to pDAI and Purple Bitcoin chart. It's hanging out, getting very close to that trend line. The support line for the channel, but you've got this uptrending support right here that we're on. So the bottom could be in on Teddy Bear because it's right there resting, and we don't have to come down and test the bottom of the channel. All right. Ronald Pump, I think you need to have at least at the minimum 2,000 ink. I know you said 5,000. Some people say just having 1,000 is good.
Yeah, 1,000 is okay. Yes.
I think
if you're asking for a
2,000
bare
per se.
minimum, right? Bare minimum.
69,420 ink needed. Dude,
Yes.
let's get that going. Steady pup. Put your address down. Let's start sending him some ink. Have you noticed ink is now being burnt? What? Yeah, it's being burnt by some of the reward tokens, right? We've got Mike Ink, we've got Incognito, we got some different projects. I think they're all burning some ink, right? Oh, hey, where did she come from? What's this button?
A lot of boring math later.
Yeah, UK has now access to any Mac device based in the UK. I told you guys, get out of the West, get out of Western Europe, man. Germany's finished too. No freedom of speech anywhere in Western Europe. Too much. 5,000 seems enough. 5,000 is great, man. If you can get to 5,000, you're looking good, man. Looking really good. At least try to get 2,000 ink. At least 2,000 ink. Definitely have some Teddy Bear. I think it's a great meme. Most and Pump, also two really great memes. I don't see RH letting those be poor performers. So Most and Pump, out of all the ones he launched, I think those two are great. And my favorite is Pump because I like that it burns PulseChain. And it's a constant ad for the casino. And keep this in mind. I believe, let's go look at the chart for Pump. All right. What I like about Pump, what's this fucking thing? What I like about Pump is that in a weird way, Pump is like a bear market hedge, okay? Because during the bear market, or let's say prices start taking a major markdown, what happens? Everyone's going to go to pump tires because they've done it every time we've had a drawdown. Everyone goes to pump tires. So literally, we could be having a massive drawdown on PulseChain, and pump tires is rocking. Volume is still going on PulseChain, and pump tires is burning PulseChain. And Pedro, do you have the amount that's being burned daily? Can you pull that up? It's a lot of pulse that's being burned every day from that.
Oh wait.
Yo, what's up, Larry? And what's going on? How you guys doing? Let me see if I can punch you guys in. Hang on 1 second.
Stats.
Let's get you guys punched in. What's this button do? Okay.
Oh yeah. So only today there were like
what's up,
300 and sorry for interrupting, like 370 million pulse burn.
Just today.
Just today.
Pups. Pump tires burned 370 million pulse just today. That's why I like pump tires meme, because there's no way the Heartman's going to let this one die, because this is advertising for pump tires. Okay. So, and then Most is advertising for him, right? It's the most wanted. It's cool. But at some point he won't be most wanted anymore, but they'll always want to pump tires, because just today it burned 370 million pulse. And this is going to, just imagine as volume starts picking up on PulseChain, it's going to be burning pulse constantly. And then when there's markdown in assets, everyone's going to go to the casino. So in the bear market, what's happening? You're burning pulse. You're burning it. So I feel that pump tires, even though it's behind, lagging to Most is a popular one right now. Most is beating it. But I like them both. I think Pump's going to outlast Most possibly. But they're both looking good. Oh, let me look at this chart really quick. So this looks pretty bullish to me. I could see this making an inverse head and shoulders. It's not played out yet. But what I like about Pump is that everything I need for Pump to go up from here is pretty much satisfied. I don't feel I need this one to come down anymore. Let me turn this off log really quick. I'm happy with this, man. Like, yeah, it'd be nice to get some better entries, but I think this is good. And to be honest, if this comes up here, then you're going to have an inverse left shoulder, head, right shoulder, inverse head and shoulders, and you're going to pop up. And it's looking really juicy. Now, this one's only 17 million market cap too for a Richard Hart token. I believe that the Heartman has about 80% of the supply. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
It's 80%?
Yeah.
Cool.
A bit more, I think. 82 or 84, something like that.
Yeah.
It's around 80. Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense for this to die out. This is advertising for pump tires. So this would always, this would be like ink, where you'd always want to see this price constantly ratcheting higher and higher and higher, because everyone's going to want to be in this meme. Everyone's going to see pump tires. So to me, it's a no-brainer. I like this one.
Yeah, I have like a small bag, but I think I'm gonna increase it a lot. Like
don't say that on stream. Don't say these DJs will front run you. Remember what happened with Pants?
No, front run me, guys. Front run me. I don't care. Go for it. I don't mind. You're all my friends.
You're our friends, huh?
Yes.
Taurus and Larry, what's up, guys? What are you up to?
Yo, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Of course, I can hear you. What's your favorite, Most or Pump? Let's go look at Most.
Great. So,
did you get both? Did you pick one?
You know, I might have a little of one or the other, or both, you know.
You don't got to play coy on here, man. You don't have to do that. You can just tell it like it is.
As far as which, I think they're a tie, to be honest. You know, which one's gonna take more? You know, the idea that Pumped Out Tires is a promotion of Pumped Out Tires. I kind of like that aspect.
Yeah. This one's at
if it's,
119 million market cap. It's about 6 to 7 times the FDV or market cap from Pump. I mean, this one was a more popular one without a doubt. It's doing good.
Tires.
It's doing good, but there may be more upside for you for Pump right now. Yeah, because it's down. It's not down. It actually is doing really great too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because, Most Wanted is supposed to be a representation of Richard himself.
Yeah, it is.
Where, Pump.tires, it kind of removes Richard out of that. And so that makes me feel like more people would probably adopt that.
Pump in the long run?
Yeah, Pump.tires, yeah.
Yeah, possibly. And Pump, I'm satisfied with the chart. I'm not happy with this chart yet. I still have some issues with this impulsive move and this vector candle here. At least here at this purple line at 5 cents. We need to touch that for me to be happy about it. Now, we don't have to. But I was just...
We don't have to touch it there. Like we don't have to go there now. Now.
But when I see the pump chart, I'm excited. The pump chart, I'm like, it's ready to pump. The pump chart's ready to pump. Most is good too. Get both if you can't tell. But I think that he'll keep these going for a long time. But I also think about when he's not most wanted anymore. Does this one fade out eventually? I don't know, right? But pump is always going to be there, I would think. Every cycle there would be an incentive to pump. Let's go look at, these are juicy. BFF, holding up good. Let's see what happens. This and Teddy Bear, both bears are touching the trend line, their support. So we're happy with that. This is 3.7 million. I think Bear is 31 million. So juicy entries right there. Let's go over here really quick. See if this has moved at all. No, I'm just hanging out. Higher low. Yes, sir. Yep. Looking good. We need to see, what do we need to see? Oh, we need to see Hex, right? We gotta see Hex.
Oh yeah, please.
Oh, and Atropa. Somebody said Atropa. I remember when Atropa went through that pumping phase, man, and it like just fucking went nuts. It was so crazy watching it. Wow.
Is it going to zero now?
Now it's going to zero. Yep. Atropa's going to zero. Atropa and pDAI going to zero.
I'm gonna buy more of that. Perfect.
Yeah. I remember because everyone was fading Atropa and pDAI for so long, and they both moved the same, right? So, and when they pumped, it was so crazy, just like it was so nuts.
Do you know why I bought Atropa? This is gonna, this is actually truth. Like I bought Atropa, like I saw it first couple of days, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy this shit. And the reason was because Atropa in Portuguese means the troops, and I was like, okay, I like the name. But
it means troops.
Yeah, the troops. If you translate it, right?
So it's right in my purple box. It's broken this uptrend and it's been rejected, but it's right inside this box I've had drawn for a very long time, and it's right on the purple line, which is just a beautiful point. It's being wicked and bought up right into that beautifully. So I think we're going to just range on here till we're ready to make our moves. I don't see any reason for this to bleed that much more. Let me see something here really quick. Let's go to the 4 hour here. Yeah, okay. Well, very similar to pDAI. You could have one more move down. All right. They're pretty much, they move very similar. All right. So you could have one more move down. Let's see. 5 cents. Where could this go? Let me look at the...
Oh, and Larry's about to be here. He was running a little behind.
Larry.
Yeah, he'll be here in just a minute.
So very similar to pDAI and how I looked at that as well, where you're pretty much down there. I wouldn't be messing around trying to wait for it to touch this support of the channel. You can see it gets bought up higher. It could certainly just come down here to 5 cents, and that may be depending on where we touch. I wouldn't be waiting for 0.045 or something dumb. Let's go over here. Now, it's still rolling over here, so we could still, once again, there's plenty of time to fill up the bottom area of this box. But the low I have here is 0.045, and then 5 cents, depending on when we touch it. You're at 0.055, so, I mean, come on. You're talking about another possible 10% move, really. But 60 million market cap of something that I think is going to be easily in the $15-20 billion market cap range, quite easily. All right. What are your thoughts on Atropa? Did we talk to you guys about that, Torsten? I don't remember if we talked about that.
I don't remember talking about. I mean, we've discussed a little bit, just talking about Atropa, but not like getting into details or anything. I actually don't know a whole lot about it. I'm not sure how much Larry knows, but when he gets here, we can give him. Ask him.
Yeah, I think that could be the channel, actually.
You had gotten in kind of early on that one, right?
Yeah, but I was here stirring about on PulseChain very early, right? So I got into a lot of things way in the early days, Yeah, I guess the channel, you could talk about a 3 cent if you make your way all the way down from where we are now. It's a moving target, absolutely. Let's see. I don't want to touch that. I like where I put that, but I guess you do have I suppose you could wake the top of this. You do have, this is quite an impulsive move here. Now I'm on the weekly right now. I don't think you touch that. I don't think you do. Yeah, right there. So I want to see this cleared. So maybe 0.035 could be a low we get to, okay, depending on how much we do here. So just keep that in mind. But you're at 0.055. I mean, come on. That's great. Okay, Hex. Now, eHex was looking beautiful. All right. You guys are looking good. eHex was being a champ, though we are getting some reversal signs on the weekly. We had broken this uptrend. We got stabilized. We're just getting smashed from above right now. We got to see what happens if we break down and then we go sideways in this range. All right. Maybe I should draw something here. So now, where you at, buddy? Right here. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. See if I can get my camera turned back on.
Yeah. Could that happen? Could we range? We'll see. We got to see what happens if we break. But so far, EX has been quite a superstar. It's been doing really good and holding up really well. I don't see any reason for it to break down to the downside very much. There's a lot of support below us. But you could certainly just start ranging in this area because you picked up in here, you were very bullish, and you came up here and you're kind of getting smacked down at about the 0.004 cent level. So maybe it wants to just kind of find itself here before and then move with the ecosystem. What's up?
Larry's here.
A few moments later.
All right.
What's up?
P-Hex. Yo, what's up, Larry? How you doing?
You know anything about Atropa?
Larry, we're looking at your favorite asset right now. P-Hex.
PX. PX and purple Bitcoin.
Likes that purple Bitcoin, huh? All right. What's this? Did I put that there? Oh, yeah, I did put that there.
I love T-shares. I'm into T-shares more than I am Hex.
So we are getting some weakness on the P-Hex a little bit. I mean, everything's a little droopy, right? There's no doubt. We looked at Pulse. We looked at Ink. Everything's pulling back. So the thing is, we're getting a target move here of about half a penny. If this breaks and plays out, we're going to about half a penny. I'm sure a lot of people won't be happy about that. I think some people will, though. I think a lot of people were regretting not loading up on a lot of PHEX down here. So maybe it could be another chance. And it's still within the range of what happened to my chart? Hi, buddy. Oh, am I losing internet here? What's going on? All right. You'd be capturing these lows down here. I mean, I guess you'd be filling out all this. What is that? Just like a jump? Oh, yeah, that's a pretty impulsive move right there. Yeah, maybe it does want to fill that out right there. Okay, I'm just going to put a line. So, yeah, it could be making its way down here to a half a penny, 0.006. If this breaks down, you get some serious holes in here, a lot of hair. This was quite a move. But once again, if we start getting a little bullish, we got the market maker doesn't want that to happen, then we probably won't. So what do you think about since we got some Hex lovers on here tonight, what do you guys think about now that we're about a week out or 2 weeks out from the staking? The Richard Hart staked all the OA. What do you guys think about it now that we've had a little time to watch it play out? Because do you think it's been a good move he made, or have you guys thought about why he did it at this point? Have you had time to speculate?
Yeah, it's just like big payday. We were looking for the big payout. Oh, we're going to get triple a payout that day, And so, and he came along and grabbed it all so that we didn't sell. And I think that it's the same with this. I was hoping that we would get 50 to 80% emergency in stakes when Hex hits $3. And that would be such a windfall for all the people who remain staked. But we need to move the price of Hex right now. So I think cutting the inflation helps, especially for the short-term stakers. And it really doesn't matter. Like, I'm on Richard's team, so whatever he wants to do, I'm there. So,
gotcha. Chat, sorry about that. My chat feed stopped for some reason, so I have to go to YouTube. I thought you guys were really quiet. I didn't realize I wasn't getting the chat feed, so I wasn't ignoring you guys. I just didn't realize it. So I'm way behind on the conversation right now. Deerslayer says, "Smash that like button." Can I punch this back in through the chat, or how do I get this back in here?
I would like to see maybe an experiment, since we have two different Hex, and if Richard believes, pHex is the Hex, then maybe we do this with eHex, where the OA puts out 15-year stake for the entire bag that they have, and then they immediately unstake it. And they do this, they keep doing this until all the funds have left the OA from the eHex side and return to the people, because this is what stops a lot of people, right? They get caught up on the OA. So why don't we have an experiment? We just take the OA out of Hex on Ethereum side and give all the money back to the people.
Then he early end stakes it. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. So he'll put a 15-year stake out.
Okay. And
then immediately end stake it the next day, and you keep doing this until all the funds get redistributed back to the people, because the OA benefits from those end stakes, so it goes back to the OA too. So they have to keep doing it until all the funds would be liquidated back to the holders, and then we would have one Hex where the people have it, and then we would have one Hex where we have the OA.
That would be awesome. Now, he hasn't done it yet, though, right? He hasn't shown any indication of that.
No, this is just something I thought up of.
Well, that's cool. I mean, it would be awesome, wouldn't it? Would be really cool if that happened. Without a doubt.
I think Dipcatcher just said some extreme stuff. Did you catch that?
No, but somebody else was asking me to pull some stuff up. You mean on Twitter or whatever?
Yeah, he had. Maddie was saying. Dipcatcher was saying, like, I guess, like, rug Pulse and everything and put all the money back into eHex.
Yes, but like, I don't like.
No,
how can I put it? Half of me knows that he's joking, but wait, I know this subject is super sensitive for you.
I think that's weird, man. Whatever he was saying,
Right.
I remember he made some
Yeah,
weird.
I don't
long
really
posts
like
about
that either, but
No,
we
but
do
look,
have.
look.
That's what got me thinking. We have two
but-
Hex, though.
But
I
look,
don't see Richard Hart's Hitler post, guys. You can send it to me though. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Huh?
Somebody.
Oh yeah, Richard Hart did a Hitler post. Yeah, it's true, but it has a meaning, right? It's an expression, I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
but going back to Tantu's post, right? To Deepcatcher's post. I think like if you kind of abstract the logic of what he's saying, right? If you don't take it literally, you could take it literally, right? But I usually don't take stuff literally, right? I try to think what, like, the meaning behind what he's trying to say. And, like, he has a point, man. Like, we can ignore it, but he does have a point, which is it's much easier for people to actually buy into Hex if they see the original one, like, pumping, because they don't think it's been abandoned by the founder. And it does, like, it's a point, right? We may not agree with him, etc., but he does have a point. That is an interesting point that we need to consider.
T-shares are looking really bullish. Nice things to focus on on Hex, the T-share price, the massive commitment of
T-share
long-term
price.
stakers, the T-share rate, how much harder inflation is to come by, like multiple Bitcoins halvings at once, how some giant whales that usually full stake Hitler sell had their final stake just end yesterday. Yes, there are still some people massively up in Hex, which is when something goes from worth nearly nothing to worth quite a lot. And then people even minted massive amounts new Hex from staking it. Yep, some people are still up over 100x before staking. Okay. I don't know what he's saying here. He's still talking to the people already in Hex, so.
Yeah, and the people who are there for 15 years.
Yeah. But let's see the massive commitment from long-term stakers, the T-share rate, how much harder inflation is to come by, like multiple at once. Okay. So I mean, I don't see it in the chart, right? But T-shares are going up, but I already have the T-shares I have. It doesn't help me get, you know what I mean? But it's harder for newer people to get more T-shares.
Exactly.
But that's cuts inflation, but you need price
That's the one
appreciation
thing.
to make it appealing.
Yes, we need the price appreciation, 100%.
That's what you need.
Of course.
That's the only thing that matters. It's the only
The
thing.
only
I
thing
think
that
he'll
matters.
return. I think he'll return the rate back to 36% APR after this unstaking event. But I think there's going to be a lot of unstaking
Really?
because I think Hex is going to $3. I think pDAI is pegging.
Mm-hmm.
Purple Bitcoin is pegging, and that just gives us huge amounts of money. It's the safest play for the whole thing to play out because it gives everybody a bunch of money. Everybody wants to come over here and play, and it all he has to do is back it, and he's got plenty of money to back it. So,
Well, I like the sound of that. I like what you're talking
Yes.
about.
I subscribe
I subscribe.
to that idea. Yes.
Go follow Larry. Yeah, PDAI's
Yes.
good
and then
peg.
okay,
Hex to $3.
and then Hex is $3, and then
Yeah.
everybody unstakes because it's too expensive to hold. And they have 15-year stakes, and they said, well, or they have 12-year stakes that they can get out of whatever it is they can get out of. Don't unstake early until you check. That's for sure, guys. But the whole thing is about T-shares. Loving it.
I've always said that you need the first cycle to close, so you need the 15 years to actually know, like the full cycle of X, right? The full cycle of T-shares, actually. You kind of need those 15 years to, truly know what's going to happen to Hex, in my opinion.
To look in the rear view mirror.
Turk says I keep loading up on EHEX, bro. I think that's a good plan. I think it's smart. I think the hexes are going to run. Pedro, just a chill dude, multi-millionaire. I'm up over 100x on my T-shares on EHEX. Lol. EX still king. Nice, bro.
The conversation I had with Grok said that EHEX was going to outperform PHEX.
It's very possible. I'm not discounting that possibility at all. I'm very open to that. What about by what?
Like people that are coming into crypto, you know, they're maybe they're drawn in through the Ethereum network because, you know, that's tried and true. It's been out there. So that's bringing people in, and they're going to first hear about EHEX before they hear about PHEX.
Yeah, probably. No, it's easy. It's easier for everyone to get to and buy for sure, 100%. And to be honest, in all fairness, Ethereum fees have come down quite a bit. I mean, maybe because nobody's using it right now, but but it's
I'm gonna push back a little and say
noticeably
that,
cheaper, huh?
PulseChain is gonna be accepted pretty soon. Like we just got Donald Trump. We're weeks away from this thing being legitimate, and so PulseChain will be accessible from all over the place. And the EHEX, if it goes to parity with PHEX, then it's going to get that triple, whatever it is, that it's down. So that's the benefit right there. But I think PHEX has cheaper fees. You're going to have more people playing over here. And maybe they fix the fees and we can go back over to Ethereum too. But who knows? I mean, that's a possibility. PulseChain's where it's at. Get those T-shares.
Yeah. Turk says we're going parabolic soon. Let's see what we got soon. EX is the whale staking platform. PX for the common folks.
Have you checked the UpX chart?
No. Already was
That's
very
a pretty
thin.
cool one.
Stay freaking bullish, bro. Just $10.
I think it's smart to like both hexes.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely.
it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I prefer not to have preferences like because I know that I'll probably make the wrong choice, right? So I just let the market choose for me. It's smarter.
So Art says, mentioning one of the biggest whale stakes ended yesterday. The whale responsible for 80% dips in one shot. Okay. That's what Hartman was referring to in that Hiller post, I guess. So a big whale exited, or like his big stakes ended.
I hope he sells soon.
Steady Pup says, Steady Pup's pants whale. Ooh, higher low on the bottom. We might have a W forming here on this bottom. Do we have some divergences here?
What chart is that? Sorry.
Yeah, pants.
Pants. All right.
Yeah, it's rolling
Looks
over
good.
there, down. Yeah. Keep an eye on this. I haven't looked at it in forever. So all the Jeets must be out by now. Let's go. Let's check in here. BTC, what's going on? One last dipperoonie.
Well, what color's your bag? Oh, fuck off then.
Yeah. Oh, is it? One chart. Okay. I'm gonna pull up. What was that in here? Okay. Let me see what's come up with the. Oh shit! Everybody's posting from the stream tonight. Let's see what happened with ByBit really quick. Let me see if there's any updates on that. What did you guys hear about this new virus thing coming out of China? It's bullshit, right?
Oh,
They
well,
promised.
March, 4 years later or 5 years later sounds about right.
Yep.
Let's see.
I'm staying 6 feet away just in case.
Okay, let's go check this out. So the ByBit hacker, mostly North Korea, is now the 14th largest ETH holder in the world. They hold around roughly 0.4% of the total supply, more than Fidelity, Vitalik, and 2x what the Ethereum Foundation holds.
North Korea is the new Ethereum Foundation. Nice. I like that.
Kim
they're not going to do a worse job, bro. It's impossible, honestly. So.
They might do better for ETH.
Much better, like, for sure.
Kim Jong-un is more, is I'd rather hang out with him than
Kim
Vitalik,
Jong-un
man.
is the new Vitalik, bro.
He's the new Vitalik.
Yeah, because like you don't see Kim Jong-un promoting communism, right? Like he fucking does it, you know. It's like he's the boss, bro. It's like he's not, yeah. New Ethereum Foundation, let's fucking go.
Damn, bro. Damn. 500,000 Ethereum. All right, let's just hope they don't formally get a vote. What's this? Fucking bullshit. There he is.
Let me see that one. Boss. The boss, man. Say. Yeah.
The hacker. The ByBit hack is officially the largest crypto heist in history. $1.5 billion stolen and still counting. 16% of all previous crypto hacks combined. Damn. Damn, bro. That's a lot of fucking Ethereum.
But they could launch their own DeFi protocol, right? And just they could launch their own DeFi protocol and use it for collateral, like mint a stablecoin, for example.
Oh my god, that would be amazing if like North Korea had their own DeFi protocol now, backed by Ethereum.
Yes, exactly.
That'd be great. I'm
so
pissed
you can't get away
see.
with that kind of money because it's all those funds are tracked. So
yeah, what are they gonna do? They're gonna wash it, dude.
They have to.
One of those mixers, I guess. Somebody said full stack Hitler, a term used in cryptocurrency circles to describe someone who murders a chart by selling their whole stack or bag or coin holdings at once. Also the act of doing this. Tom Rudders, thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. I thought it might be something like that. Full stack Hitler. Pump it, Saint. Let's do it. Donald Rump, what's happening? Bring up the good charts, Saint. What's the good charts? Shrey, tell me what's the good charts. What do you think about WBTC? Go back to the beginning, Mr. M21 photo. We did a super chat with it. Keep that hacked away from Pulse. This is everyone that wants to dump on PulseChain or RH always shows the EX chart. If EX rockets, then that'll be the chart that speaks the loudest.
Exactly. It's a good point, man. It's a very good point.
Yeah, yeah. It has to do well. It has to.
Yeah. But
for sure, 100%.
Yeah. I think that's the idea that Nomi was trying to transpire.
Crazy, man.
It's almost a perfect setup that there's this buy wall or a sell wall that's keeping us down. And then as soon as that thing breaks, then rocketing higher. And
yeah.
It's like he wrote the script almost. It's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be awesome, man.
I think he wrote many scripts. Many scripts.
Hey, did you guys see this was the Solana guy who rug pulled Argentina, and he injected liquidity into Javier Milei's sister. You heard the story, right?
I don't see how that happens.
He was hooking up with Javier Milei's sister. That's how they were communicating through his sister. And in the process, he somehow injected liquidity. And now she's pregnant with his kid. Yeah. This story just keeps getting...
It's a love story.
Fucking
it's
weird, man. Be grateful. Be thankful for the life you had. Clockington, yeah, I hold Finfire. What's going on? Give me some good news. Did Finfire wake up from the dead? Let's go look. Can you guys see the chart? Where am I at? Okay, hang on.
Not yet. Yes.
Finfire, okay. Oh, it woke up from the dead. Look at that.
Nice.
It's got a long way to go, G. Oh, it's still going. It's still going. Look at that. Woke up from the dead, though. I was like up here. I finally just gave up. I was like, fuck this. I'm not charting this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell with this. Let's see. Let me take it off log. Let's see what's going on here.
Okay.
Clockington. Clockington. Come on. Come on, buddy. Fuck. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Where is the pump? I don't see the pump.
bro?
Where is the pump? Why is the pump gone?
Dude, it just takes one. It just takes one of you in chat that ruins it for everybody. I fucking hate chat right now. You just put me through this emotional roller coaster. Fucking bullshit.
Emotional roller coaster. I love it.
You guys, so much alpha came out on this stream, and that's what I got.
Emotional damage.
That's what you gave me. That's what you gave me.
Over.
You fuckers. That's what you gave me.
Game over.
A lot of boring math later.
I can't believe you guys.
I've been looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart.
Yeah.
And it's at 61%. And it ranges between 40 and 60. And we had a little spike up to 64. Yeah. So that's that little spike right there that went up to 64. And that was about 2 weeks ago or so. But if you zoom out to like multi-years, this thing only bounces between 40 and 60%. And so there's really, and it wants to be back at 50%. This is everything against Bitcoin. And
No,
what
I
you're
know. I've been
saying
watching
is-
this for a long time. I watched everybody scream for altcoin season right here when we had no confirmation of the break, none, zero, and everyone was like, altcoin season. I'm like, you have not confirmed this. And it went right back in. And good, we got this
But it
juicy.
does kind of look like it's forming that Wyckoff top type thing where it goes up and down and up a little and then down. So it could be like the first leg of it.
Let me ask you guys a question. What's your target for the top of the bull market in terms of BTC dominance, right? Like, how low do you think it will go this time?
Well,
Give
it
me your
doesn't really.
numbers.
What it could be really cool is if Bitcoin goes up a whole bunch and Ethereum goes up a whole bunch and all the other stuff goes up a whole bunch, and it could keep the same ratio.
Yeah, don't think so.
It probably won't, but I'm saying there's no need for it to change. Everything could go up together and keep the same ratio.
I don't think people work like that, right? People are very emotional, so they'll ratio trade, I'm sure. They always do. They always do.
Yeah, but this thing wants to go back to 50, and then it'll go past it to 40, and then it'll want to go back up to 60 again.
I think Bitcoin might reign supreme a little bit longer.
Okay.
But we're almost there. We talked about that earlier in the video, right? That it's possible we get this last push up, and then ETH just has to go sideways a little bit, and then it comes on, and maybe this is what we're just seeing here, which is fine. But it's coming. When it comes, it's going to be glorious, guys. When it comes, it's going to be glorious. All right. I'm just not ready to say yet that it's going to break down.
Well, I see the next FOMC meeting is March 18th. And I think that we're going to have an interest rate cut.
Yeah.
The problem is, do we get in some sort of war, or does the deep state make some sort of, play where they're trying to scare everybody or something? Who knows? But I do think that we're going to get a cut in interest rates in March. There's just been so much cutting.
Turk, that was not a hot granny, bruv. Oh, whoa.
A hot granny.
I'm not getting along with chat tonight right now. That was not a hot granny. Who else thinks that was a hot granny? You guys need to get out of the house, man.
She's a 3-bagger. You know what that is?
Man, do I want to know? Shit.
A few moments later.
Okay, tell me.
Well, there's a bag for her. There's a bag for you. And then there's a bag to throw up in if one of the bags comes off. So that's
Game
pretty
over.
Oh no.
I like any granny.
What color's your brigade?
Turkey's into
What color's
grannies.
your
I like
brigade?
that too. I like weird people. Nice. Go for it, Turk.
When I was how old is that? I was like 18, maybe 19. I smashed my teacher. She was like in her like mid 30s, and that was like grandma for me at the time. I mean, she wasn't granny; she was pretty hot. And
Why is this is senior high school or what?
I think I was like right out. Was I still in high school? I was like right out, and I had a fake ID, so I ended up going to this bar, and I guess she was like dating the bartender, or like her guy was there. I was so young. I was like new to this kind of like bar, you know, because I was underage, obviously, right? It's the U.S., right? And then
No, you were 18. You were. Oh, yeah. Sorry, in the US. Yeah, sure.
yeah. Okay, too much alpha. So speaking of grannies, but she was like the hot teacher, man. It was awesome. No, this is not hot. Okay.
Was this like an old teacher from high school or a new one in college?
She was high school.
Okay.
Yeah. Pups. What's going on? I might have to stream
Wolf's
again
the
tomorrow.
player. Oh yeah.
I gotta stream again tomorrow is what's going on here. DXY. Oh. Pants Vampire. We're looking good, man. We're looking good. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm gonna probably have to pop on again tomorrow and Sunday. I'm gonna be on top of this. Let's see what happens, because we could rip anytime. All right, because I do. Short of us actually entering a new pandemic, I do think this is all adding up to a big fake out. Okay, a big FUD avalanche that they're dumping on us. They just want us to look over here. They're probably expecting a lot of people to exit positions or like to whatever. And they'll probably low liquidity this weekend, maybe give us a little bit of a fear trap here, a little bear trap, and then they'll rip it to the upside, maybe Sunday, Monday, something like that. Very possible. I'm gonna stick to this as a possibility, but I want to see this range low first. I want to see something here that shows me we got a juicy spring forming where like fear goes up. And when shorts build up, and then we get a nice reversal there. So we're going to look for that. Yeah. We're awesome. You guys, absolutely amazing stream. What can I say?
Peace out.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Yeah. We'll try it again tomorrow.
It's just really slow. We're started already.
What is slow?
I think we're already hitting the bottom and we're starting to pop off. Like he removed the liquidity. That was huge. He's been making moves. We're just waiting for a second thing. We got the spark. We just need a little bit more fuel and oxygen. Heat.
I agree. It's going to happen. I'm going to stay on top of it. I love you guys. Chat, you guys are actually amazing. I was just teasing. I don't hate you. We'll have to re-kick the relationship off this weekend on the right foot. We're going to look at some good, juicy charts. And Taurus and Larry, great to see you. Pedro, great to see you, man.
Believe, guys. Believe.
This is a believer's market. You got to stick in there. Man. Don't get scared. All right, you just stay in there. All right, this is just a bunch of FUD happening. And don't leave your money on exchanges. Fuck.
Never.
Especially not ETH. Don't leave it on there. All right, everybody. Have a great night.